Chapter 4 Terra, Imperial Palace. And the Silgilites' retreat, a guardian with sterile rocks. This place was mostly buried since the heresy, but it took Vangarich 3 years to find it, and 6 more to excavate it. And the people that helped excavate it were turned into servitors. You would expect that to happen. But it was a quiet and charming place. A relaxing one because Vangarich knew of its existence, and he was the only one that did, and so he could afford to lower his guard. And David was caught off guard when a delicate cough appeared behind him. The master took out his digital blade and looked at the intruder. Vietnad was in front of him. Next, the book describes her looks and her menial dress. Vangarich realizes she masqueraded as a servant to gain access to the garden. Surprised, she said. Vangarich was startled and told her he might have killed her. He invites her to sit next to him, and she does. She tells him it's good that the assassin has a place to relax, but also that his outburst was stupid. Vangarich tells her that they need to oppose the disastrous plan. She says that the Orks are more dangerous, but Vangarich tells her that Lang Sung's action will lead to a unification of the Guard in the Navy. Troublesome, but not bigger than the Orks right now, the Inquisitor says. After some slight banter, Vangarich wants to leave, but Vietnad tells her he would miss on information. Information that he was making enemies in the Inquisition, and that she has to navigate the politics of the Inquisition where some elements are against her. Vangarich tells her she has enemies then, and she calls him a vain idiot. Next, the Grandmaster almost slaps her, which I thought was funny described in the book. You should read that part. But he stops himself and tells her to pick her words carefully. She continues to talk about her enemies. One part thinks she was too relaxed with the High Lords. Some Inquisitors decided they speak and act as the will of the Emperor. And another side of her enemies would make Vangarich an example for all these. He replies that they would retaliate, but Vietnad tells him that would plunge the Imperium into internal war while being attacked by the Orks, which was a dumb idea. They ended their conflict and decided to make amnesty and work against Lang Sung's politicking. Actions needed to be taken to get him in a ship. Actions she knew of and was here to discuss. Side note, she's getting closer to Vangarich as she talks and even lays a hand on his shoulder.